You don't attract the life that you want. You manifest the life that you believe you should have. Today I'm going to talk about the law of attraction and manifestation from a psychological perspective. And hopefully by the end of the video you will have a much better understanding of what manifestation is as far as psychology is concerned. The law of attraction is real. There's, however, a lot of confusion about it out there because of despair and the exploitation of despair. And so the first thing that I want to clarify is what manifestation is about. Manifestation is not a system that allows you to choose what you want to have in your life. It is a principle. It is a law of cause and effect. It's just another word for karma. Karma is not an invisible force that exerts revenge on the people who hurt you. Karma is just the natural consequence, the natural unfolding of a momentum. And so if people hurt you and they get hurt afterward, it's not because karma has visited them on your behalf. It is because their nature, their habit of hurting others has caught up on them and got them into trouble eventually. This was always going to happen at some point. Our desire born from our ego has no relevance on the mechanics of karma. And it is the same with manifestation. Our desire has no input whatsoever in regards to the things that we end up manifesting in our lives. Because our lives are the consequence, the reflection, the result, the manifestation of who we are. And what are we? We are a collection of habits. Habits of thought, habits of feelings, habits of behavior. And we have created an avatar that embodies all of our belief and behavior and habits. And our life is the story of that avatar. Our life is a movie that we have created for ourselves, based on the character that we are and what we believe that character should experience. And this is how it works. Your brain is a machine that creates your reality. It designs and manufactures a reality for you, based on the narrative that you give it. And so it not only highlights, amplifies, prioritizes, emphasizes and reinforces what you tell it, but it will also discard, ignore, diminish and filter out everything that goes against that narrative. Your narrative is your command as far as your brain is concerned. This is what your brain does. Your brain gives you what you ask it to give you. But here's the catch. It gives you what you ask it to give you through the energy of emotions. Because emotions travel faster than thought. And so unless and until we have a good understanding and a good relationship with our mind, which for the vast majority of us we don't, this is why we suffer from it. And so if you believe I am not enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not capable, I am unlovable and I don't deserve the good things in life, your mind will filter out, discard and dismiss all the things that you need in order to get what you want. It will filter out and discard confidence, optimism, imagination, curiosity, an open mind, and even your very physical energy. It will prevent you from seeing the things that you need to see and feeling the things that you need to feel in order to get what you want. And you'll be left with disempowerment, helplessness, low self-esteem, self-doubt, procrastination, self-sabotage, and a negative mindset. What you think, want, and visualize happen at this level. What you get, however, is the result of what you believe, which is how you feel about what you want. And so if you feel positive about what you want, you will have created a positive mental and emotional state that will allow for all the things that you want to be manifested into your life to be manifested into your life. But if you resist emotionally what you want, you end up manifesting the absence of it. In other words, no amount of wanting and visualizing will make a difference as long as you believe that you are not worthy of the things that you want. In fact, the more you are trying to manifest, the more resistance you are creating, because you are coming from a place of lack, disempowerment, despair, and impatience. And as long as there is resistance, there can be no allowance. And this is really what it's about. We must let go of the idea that manifesting is about the process of doing something. It isn't. It is about the process of allowing something, allowing a state of flow, allowing a state of acceptance, as in accepting that we are worthy, we deserve the things that we want. Now sometimes we think that we have manifested some of the things that we wanted, and it is only a trick of the mind. If we experience some of the things that we wanted, it is not because we have somehow materialized some of our wishes into reality. It is only because we were already aligned with what we wanted. We already believed that those things were available to us. We were already in a state of acceptance. Our ego told us that we did it, but we did nothing. Life just mirrored our state. And it's the same with the people who claim that they have manifested spectacular success and fortune in their life. It's not because they're better at manifesting than you. It's not because they know something that you don't. It is only because they don't have the emotional block, the baggage, the burden that you still have. They were already aligned emotionally, energetically, and psychologically with what they wanted. And so when it comes to manifestation, only 10% is about visualization and meditation. 90% is about addressing and upgrading our sense of self, our belief, and our emotional state. Conclusion: manifestation is not about choosing what we want. It is about becoming a new self. A new self that truly believes and accepts that we are worthy, deserving, and that we are safe to have what we want. A new self that doesn't create emotional resistance. A new self that allows, naturally and easily, peace, love, happiness, and abundance in. And you do this through the practice of self-reflection, meditation, personal development, therapy. You do this by working on locating and letting go of the limiting belief and the subconscious blocks and triggers. And you do this through your own journey of self-awareness and self-discovery. Now, of course, there is some magic involved as far as the law of attraction is concerned. But in order for you to experience and allow magic and luck in your life, you must first believe in it. And you must believe that this can happen to you. And so perhaps this could be the first subconscious emotional block that you may want to address, work on, and unlock. And so that's it for today. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about this. Remember that you are all invited to my YouTube live streams every Wednesdays and Fridays from 6 to 8 p.m. UK time. So until then, until the next time, remember that your life is the reflection, the projection, the manifestation of what you believe. And so if you could somehow upgrade and change your subconscious belief, this is how you manifest a better life for yourself. Bye now.